Lynch unfazed by Ayuk's slow start after new contract. San Francisco 49ers general manager John Lynch remains confident in Brandon Ayuk despite the wide receiver's slow start to the 2024 NFL season. Through 4 games, Ayuk has recorded just 13 catches for 167 yards and is yet to find the end zone. In a recent interview on KNBR's Murph and Marcus, Lynch addressed concerns about Ayuk's production, emphasizing that the receiver's contributions extend beyond mere statistics. "Just keep watching, he's just getting going," Lynch said. "Brandon does so many things that don't show up on a stat sheet. His blocking and the overall impact he has on the game." Adjusting after contract and absence, Lynch noted that Ayuk missed the entire offseason while negotiating his contract, which likely contributed to his slow start. "There's timing and precision that goes along with an offense," Lynch explained. "I think Brandon is becoming more comfortable every week, and I think you'll see the stats come. At the end of the year, it will all balance out." Competition and offensive sync. While Ayuk has been a focal point in the 49ers' plans, he has recently been overshadowed by Jawan Jennings, who has emerged as a key target for quarterback Brock Purdy. Additionally, the entire San Francisco offense has struggled to find rhythm, partly due to injuries affecting several key players. As the 49ers prepare to face the Arizona Cardinals in scorching conditions at Levi's Stadium, Lynch and fans alike are hopeful that Ayuk will soon return to form, contributing significantly to the team's success as the season progresses. 49ers to wear 94 throwbacks against Cardinals amid heatwave. As the San Francisco 49ers prepare for their matchup against the Arizona Cardinals at Levi's Stadium, they're not just facing a division rival, they're also contending with a record-setting heatwave in the South Bay, with temperatures forecasted to approach the triple digits near kickoff. The 49ers are taking measures to keep their players cool on the field. Uniform decision. Head coach Kyle Shanahan revealed that the team initially requested to wear their all-white throwback uniforms to combat the heat but was denied by the NFL due to league protocols. "We got the memo earlier in the week that it was going to be hot. So we asked on Monday and we weren't allowed to do it," Shanahan explained. The league mandates that teams must commit to uniform choices before the season begins, which complicated the request. However, the 49ers received approval to don their classic red throwback uniforms from the 1994 season, featuring white pants that should help mitigate the heat. "They'll let us do our throwbacks," Shanahan noted. "We'll get as much white on as possible." Historical context. The choice of uniforms carries significance, as the 49ers last won the Vince Lombardi Trophy while wearing these throwbacks nearly 30 years ago, following a decisive victory over the New England Patriots in Week 4. The team aims to maintain momentum and draw inspiration from their storied past. Game day strategy. With the added challenge of extreme heat, the 49ers are hoping that their retro threads will provide a psychological boost as well as a physical advantage. As they face the Cardinals, San Francisco will be looking to combine their historic style with a strong performance on the field, all while managing the effects of the weather. Fans and players alike will be eager to see if the nostalgia and cooler uniform choice translate to a strong showing against a tough divisional opponent. Fantasy football. Evaluating the 2024 NFL rookie class after 4 weeks. As we dive into the 2024 NFL season, this year's rookie class has made its presence felt, impacting fantasy football lineups significantly. Here's a look at how some of the key rookies have performed through the first 4 weeks. Fantasy MVP. QB Jaden Daniels. Washington Commanders. Daniels has exceeded expectations, quickly becoming a top fantasy option. With over 1.000 total yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 passing, 4 rushing, and just 1 interception, he has achieved 2 top 3 QB finishes in fantasy. His rapid adaptation to the professional game has made him a must-start player. Biggest disappointment. QB Caleb Williams. Chicago Bears. After the hype from Hard Knocks, Williams has struggled to find his footing. He's only had 1 game over 12 fantasy points, making him largely unplayable. However, with solid offensive pieces like DJ Moore and rookie Rome Odunze, there's potential for future growth, especially in dynasty leagues. Second half RB star to watch. RB Bucky Irving. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Irving has shown promise as he carves out a significant role in the Bucs' backfield alongside Rachaad White. His efficiency metrics are impressive, and he's steadily increasing his snap share, suggesting he could become a key contributor as the season progresses. Headache of the year. RB Braylon Allen. New York Jets. Allen's emergence has complicated the fantasy landscape for Jets RB Breece Hall, who has struggled. Allen's performance has made it difficult to justify Hall's previous high draft position. While Allen may not be a standalone starter yet, he could become a vital asset if Hall suffers an injury. Everything we thought they would be. Wr Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals. Wr Malik Neighbors, Giants. Both rookies have lived up to their draft hype. Harrison Jr. is already a top 15 Wr, while Neighbors leads the NFL in targets with 51. Their strong performances make them foundational pieces in their respective offenses. Saving the unsavable position. Brock Bowers. Las Vegas Raiders. Despite concerns about his landing spot, Bowers has emerged as a standout, leading the Raiders with a 21.9% target share among tight ends. With 20 catches and 216 yards, he's positioned to become a top tight end once the touchdowns start rolling in. Most untapped potential. Wr Rome Odunze. Chicago Bears. Odunze has shown flashes of brilliance but struggles with an inaccurate passing game. With the fourth highest uncatchable throw rate, his potential is being held back. However, his separation skills indicate that once the connection improves, he could break out. Summary. This rookie class has produced a mix of surprises, disappointments, and breakout potential. Players like Jaden Daniels and Brock Bowers have quickly established themselves as impactful fantasy assets, while others like Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze are still finding their footing. As the season progresses, keeping an eye on these rookies will be crucial for fantasy managers looking to make strategic adjustments. Fantasy Football. Week 5 Tight End Rankings, Full PPR. Navigating the tight end position has proven particularly challenging this season, with many highly touted players failing to meet expectations. A prime example is Baltimore Ravens tight end Mark Andrews, who has seen a significant drop in usage, after consistently averaging over 50 receiving yards per game for 5 seasons. Andrews has managed only 9 targets through the first 4 weeks, leaving fantasy managers frustrated, especially after going catchless in weeks 3 and 4. As we head into week 5, the question looms: is it wise to start Mark Andrews again? If you're uncertain, our team of analysts has compiled the Week 5 tight end rankings to help you make the best decision for your fantasy lineup. Here are the top options to consider. Travis Kelce, Kansas City Chiefs. Always a top choice. Kelce continues to be a focal point of the Chiefs' offense, especially in high-stakes games. Mark Andrews, Baltimore Ravens. Despite his struggles, the potential for a breakout week remains. If you're feeling bold, he's still a high upside option. T.J. Hockenson, Minnesota Vikings. Hockenson has solidified his role in the offense and should see plenty of targets this week. George Kittle, San Francisco 49ers. Kittle's playmaking ability can turn any game into a big outing. He's a solid start if healthy. Dallas Goedert, Philadelphia Eagles. Goedert is often overlooked but is a reliable option in a potent offense. Zach Ertz, Arizona Cardinals. Ertz has been a consistent target for Murray and could capitalize against a weaker defense. Gerald Everett, Los Angeles Chargers. With a solid connection with Herbert, Everett could find the endzone this week. Sam Laporta, Detroit Lions. The rookie has quickly become a favorite target and is worth a start in full PPR formats. Hunter Henry, New England Patriots. Henry has shown flashes of fantasy relevance, especially with the Patriots' inconsistent receiving core. Cole Kmet, Chicago Bears. Kmet's increased involvement in the offense makes him a potential sleeper pick. Key considerations. Matchups. Pay attention to defensive matchups that could favor your tight end. Injury reports. Monitor injury updates leading into Sunday, especially for players like Kittle and Andrews. Volume. Look for tight ends who are consistently getting targets, even if they haven't found the endzone yet. As you finalize your lineup, keep these rankings in mind to make the best choice for your tight end position this week. Antonio Pierce on Davante Adams. I'll handle the grass. As trade rumors swirl around Davante Adams, Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce is keeping his focus squarely on the task at hand, preparing for the upcoming game against the Denver Broncos. When asked about Adams during media availability, Pierce sidestepped questions about the trade front, indicating that those discussions are being handled by general manager Tom Telesco. "That's handled on the third floor, by Tom Telesco," Pierce stated. "I'm focused on the Denver Broncos and getting my team ready and prepared to play. I'll handle the grass. Telesco will handle everything else." Reports suggest the Raiders are open to trading the three-time All-Pro wide receiver, potentially in exchange for a second-round draft pick and additional assets. Adams is currently owed $13.5 million of his $17.5 million salary for this season. And while he is under contract through 2026, his salaries will increase significantly over the next 2 years, jumping to $35.640 million and $36.640 million in 2025 and 2026, respectively, with no guaranteed money left. Since joining the Raiders, Adams has made a notable impact, recording 221 catches for 2.869 yards and 23 touchdowns in just 37 games. However, he missed last Sunday's game due to a hamstring injury and is currently listed as week-to-week. For now, Pierce's focus remains on the field and the upcoming matchup, leaving the front office matters to Telesco and the team's management.